Welcome to vlog 2 for the month. I hope you guys enjoyed the last vlog. I have some exciting news to start this vlog off with. First of all, I've been preempting this. I have a secret, and while I was filming content for you guys today, the secret officially came to a halt, an end if you like, because the final piece of the puzzle arrived in the mail. I got to have a look at it, approve it for the most part. I have one tweak that I know that I now need to do with it, and the moment I press save, it is out for the world to see. My secret may or may not be in this box. I will have an official announcement for it in a whole other video dedicated to just it, but needless to say, I had my cry. I'm very excited, and I actually cannot wait to share it with you all. And excitement number 2, I became a boy aunt today. I'm already an auntie to 2 beautiful nieces, but yesterday my sister gave birth to a baby boy. He's absolutely adorable. I'll put a little photo here from today, literally just like an hour ago when I got to meet him, and hopefully I'll be able to put in a few snippets here and there of videos where you guys will be able to meet him too. So welcome to my second half of January. I hope you're all having a wonderful month, and I can't wait to continue sharing my life with you guys. Mwah.
Is his nose cold still?
What a cutie.
So great.
Yeah.
The last thing he carried, okay?
Look at the puppies. Look at these.
I'll do this. I'll go and get you some.
I just want to capture this moment for you all. I'm currently doing a photo shoot in the most beautiful driveway of amazing, you can't really see, but there are pink flowers on these trees, and my dad and I are here doing like a mini photo shoot to show you guys the book, and I really like it. It looks amazing. It looks really nature-esque, really cottagecore, the cottagecore vibes, that's the word. So can't wait to tell you guys. Mind the noise of the cars in the background. Sorry, I'm on a main road, but I just thought I'd show you the view from the back camera. It's absolutely stunning. This is a driveway of dreams, and the beautiful pink, I'll just zoom in, the beautiful pink. Isn't that like something out of like the Lord of the Rings? It's just amazing. If you haven't watched that video, which it will be up before this one, but if you haven't, surprise! I am a published author. This book is called Recovery Through Poetry by moi. I'll link that video in the description box down below for anyone who wants to know more about it. But basically, this is my book about everything that I went through growing up and all the lessons that I learned along the way, and as a result. I really hope so many of you love this book as much as I've loved giving it to the world. Which brings me to the actual point of this video. I want to show you guys what Musa got me to celebrate the fact that I'm now officially a published author. You know when you go to look up the definition of a word, and next to said word it will have whether it's a noun or a verb, an adjective, etc. Well, Musa got me my very own plaque that says, sorry for the ring light, but it says Bernadette Cohen. Next to it is the little N for a noun, because I'm a noun. Well, my name is a noun anyway. And then underneath it, the definition. So he's itemized the key things about me, beginning with number 1, a published author, and then a content creator, a teacher, and the Celtic Autumn. How nice is this? What a thoughtful gift. I'm actually on the way to the shops now. I'm going to get a frame for it. I am really excited because this is kind of also, you know, part of that whole writer thing by presenting it in a definition format. And the fact that it says in writing, a published author, is amazing. I recognize that the camera flips everything, so I'll just do it for you guys like this as well. Bernadette Cohen, noun, a published author. Oh, what a great gift. I am back home. I really wanted to take you guys shopping with me, but I was too shy to vlog while I was in the shopping center. Sometimes I have all the confidence in the world that has built up over the years of being a content creator, and then there are other days where I'm just like, when I get lost for words, sometimes I just make noises. But basically, sometimes I'm just unusually shy in comparison to other days. But I did get a frame for my sign, and it's going to sit something like that, and once it's up on the wall I'll show you what it looks like. But I really like the fact that this is black and white and then the frame is black and white. I feel like the two together look just meant to be. Excuse use the ring light, sorry. But this is it now, all framed. I've just got up and had dinner with my family, edited some content, and I put this in as well while I was up there, and honestly, it made this just pop all the more. Hopefully my grandfather can hang this up on the wall tomorrow, and like I said, I'll show it to you. But for now, I have had the most productive day and I'm really excited. I did so much content, ready to announce my secret, which like I said as well, you guys will all know about by now. Yay! I'm going to get ready for the end of the day, pajamas and all, and it is time then to watch Mrs. Brown. PJ has already been here for over 2 months, and anyone who's been watching my vlogs from the beginning will know he's here for 3 months. So I should go and spend as much time with him as possible before he goes back to Ireland, and then I'm going to miss him a lot. Not that I need any excuse to go and watch Mrs. Brown. All right, so tonight we're going to watch the movie instead of look at Mrs. Brown, instead of the TV shows, which is really good. I've seen it before. Good evening, everyone. Actually, it's good night because it's almost time for me to go to bed. It's actually almost midnight, so it's about an hour after my bedtime. But I promised myself I would log this for you guys today and share something with you all that I've been doing since I was 18, and arguably something that probably saved my life in some of my most dire, in terms of feelings, some of my most dire times. I suppose you could call it journaling, but it's not just any type of journaling, it's gratitude journaling. And I know a lot of people talk about this, and I know a lot of people talk about it to such an extent that perhaps not everyone takes it that seriously anymore. But before the concept of gratitude took the internet by storm, ironically, my mother had given me this book back when I was 18, and it was, if you like, for want of a better word, infested with the notion of gratitude, but in a good way. And it's something that ever since then I have held so dearly to my heart. And in summary, because I don't want to drag this on, and I just want to mention this for anyone that it might help in the same way that it did me growing up. In that book, it said that rather than focusing on the things that you are unhappy about or ungrateful for, focus on the things that you are. And if you struggle to find them, make an effort, make a point at the end of every day before you go to bed to write down 3 to 10 things that you are grateful for. It can be anything as simple as just the basics about yourself. For example, I'm grateful that I can still see. I'm grateful that I'm breathing. I'm grateful that my legs are still working. I already feel better just saying those things out loud. And when I was 18, I didn't have a diary or a journal that I could use as a gratitude journal, but what I did have was blue tack and a piece of paper. And I used to have a little makeshift whiteboard, if you will, that I would put up behind my bedroom door and pretend that it was my whiteboard, where I would log every night 10 things. Minimum for me, I chose 10 things because I knew mentally I needed help. 10 things that I was grateful for. And I remember at the time, I really felt that I didn't have much to be grateful for. So I had to dig deep, like the book said. And I focused on the things like my innate self. So my eyes, you know, being able to see, waking up in the morning and being able to then get out of bed and walk, you know, my breath, being able to breathe, etc. And for anyone that's new here, just to give you a brief bit of context, very brief, before I say the next thing I'm about to say, I often talk about on here how I grew up in an abusive environment, hence why things like this, especially back then, were so important to me. And so I didn't really feel ever like I had much to be grateful for other than those things. However, on the days where I felt like my mother was slightly better, and my mother was more tolerable, my mother was more a mother, they were rare, but when those days were there, when my mum might have been nicer to me, I would be grateful for that. Anyway, this is already minutes long and I wanted it to be short and sweet. Essentially what I'm going to do this year, usually I write it down just in any journal, but I decided with my diary, because I work from home, I often use a big calendar. I'm not sure if, there you go. If you can see it, there's a massive calendar where I log all my work for every month and week. But I decided that seeing as I don't usually fill my diaries are more for managing my content and booking in events, be it for work or for family, so that I can see ahead and take it with me. It therefore doesn't usually get too filled up. So what I wanted to do was, you know what, this year, amalgamate the two into one and use my diary as a gratitude journal as well. So I can log certain things that I need in it, but also at the end of every day, log down a minimum of 3 to 10 things that I am grateful for. So I am starting this on, today is the 18th of January. Where are we? There we are. Today is Thursday, the 18th of January. And I think it's almost, I don't really know what the word is. And it's quite sweet, quite fitting, if you like, to be starting it on the 18th, because today, as you will know by now, I've literally spent the whole day filming various types of content to share with you all to announce the fact that I published a book. So starting on the 18th, I've had a very busy month, well, busy start to the year. So I haven't been doing much gratitude journaling, although I do it in my prayers when I pray every day. But in terms of writing it down, let's start it today, and I'm going to share this with you guys. So I just write the word gratitude ... almost like as if it's a list, and then I list things underneath. Number one, I try to find ways to simply word it and then probably talk about it out loud. Just to word it simply, today I am extremely grateful for the level of productivity in my content creation today. I thrive off of productivity, especially when it's going to be now related to things like my book. So I'm just going to write content productivity. Number two, I'm going to write family. Ever since I ran away from home, I could probably write this every day. Actually, I could write this every day. But tonight I shared a really special conversation with my grandfather. Unfortunately, he lost his sister back in November, which was just under 2 months ago now. And it really struck a toll with me, or struck a chord, I think is the saying. And it really made me reflect on my time with my grandfather. And so whenever we bring her up, the conversation often segues into some really deep conversations that I hope I can keep in my memory forever, because I am really grateful to have opportunities like this to take the wisdom, especially the emotional wisdom that comes from conversations like these with the elderly, especially with my grandparents. I'm just going to write family and then granddad's conversation in brackets. For number three, I am going to write happiness. Let me tell you why. After everything I've been through growing up, and ironically today being the day that I publish a book about all of that, the one thing I used to always wish for as a child, you know, when your parents say to you, oh, you know, an eyelash, I really hope this isn't just a random thing that I'm saying, but when they say to you, I think this is a common experience, but I might be about to be proven wrong. But you know, when they say to you, oh, an eyelash fell out, make a wish, or when, I can't remember now, the name is escaping me. It's those little flowers that go by, and they grab it to you, and you blow it out, those white flowers, like a weed almost. And you blow it out. I can't think of the name right now, but you blow it out and you're supposed to make a wish. Or when it's your birthday, you blow out your candles, you make a wish. These sorts of things I did growing up a lot of, and I only ever had the one wish my whole life. And that wish was always for happiness. And I feel kind of vulnerable sharing that with you guys, because I seldom, if ever, talk about this. But when you are that unhappy growing up, I feel like it's probably obvious that one of your primary wishes in life, if it's not to escape or if it's not for things to get better, it's something as simple as happiness. And after 9 years of spending so much time trying to pick up the pieces after I ran away from home and essentially recovering, as my book suggests, from all the trauma and putting my life together the way I wish for it to be, I can, thank God, finally say that I'm officially somewhere in my life where happiness is found. Happiness, like many things though, it's important to mention, is a work in progress. It's not there 24/7. You have to work at it. I've learned that the hard way, because it's not something like I once thought that once you attain it, it stays there. You attain it and then you have to maintain it, right? I can never keep things short. I always have to yap on. So I'm going to write down happiness. I may live to regret this year buying a small diary, because I was trying to be, really functional like I always do with my diaries, and just keep them small because I don't usually put too much in there and they're just meant to go in and out of my handbag. But I may have made a rookie error by combining it with my gratitude journal, and now I'm not too sure how much it's going to work, because I've really just kind of filled up that whole like little section, if you like. So this could be interesting. I may end up being so, for want of a better word, OCD, and end up needing to buy another one and rewrite everything into the new one. I hope not. Let's try and make this work. But yeah, those are the things that I am grateful for this year. And if anybody gives this a go, if anybody starts this, let's do it together. And, we can touch base at the different vlogs and see where you're at, see if, you're enjoying the ride with it. And I hope it makes as much of a difference in your life as I definitely know that it did for me growing up. And honestly, every time I touch base with this, I often try to do it as regularly as I can. And then there are inevitably times where I lapse and then I don't do it for a while. I get busy and then I get actually lazy with my routine. And because I'm tired, like for example, tonight it's nearly midnight, I could have easily, and I was tempted, told myself, oh, I'll start tomorrow, it's too late. I really am a stickler for going to bed on time and getting up at the same time every day. It really helps with my physical health, with how I feel when I wake up in the morning. But I said to myself, no, you make time for the things that are important, and this is important. I know how good it makes me feel. So I'm going to leave this here. I can't believe this has taken about 10 minutes, if not longer now. But I hope you guys all benefit from this. And like I said, we'll touch base. Good morning, everyone. It's probably really loud because you probably can hear my grandfather in the back. I just showed you guys he's mowing the lawn this morning, and we live on a farm, so it's going to take him a while before, just a little bit, a while before he's finished. I am in the garden. I'm in the greenhouse specifically at the moment, and I'm about to give some blood and bone to my plants. It's that time of the month. I do this roughly speaking about once a fortnight, but the reason I'm vlogging is to show you guys our harvest. Now I want to show you guys this morning the capsicums because they are just about ready to harvest. For anyone that hasn't seen on Instagram when I shared what the greenhouse looks like, it was a whole process. And I actually vlogged the whole thing and I haven't gotten around to editing that video and sharing it with you all. Eventually I will, but over here is the capsicum and tomato bed. Strawberries, there's a compost pile in the making over there. The spuds, the potatoes, the milchiyeh, which is Egyptian spinach basically in English. We did have cauliflower here, but we harvested it and now we need to replace it. But today's job is to show you guys the capsicums. On the right side of the bed are the green and red capsicums. So they start off green and then they turn red. And then on this side, we have the yellow capsicums, obviously also starting off green and then they'll turn yellow. We have a bunch of little bobbers. They're so nice. And the yellow capsicums are actually my favorite. So I'm most excited for these. But I'm going to harvest that big one, well, the biggest one out of them at the moment here. I'm actually in such a hurry this morning. So what did I do? I came to the garden. There we go. I wish I had someone else to come down and film it, but that's as good as filming as I could do. But look, and it's so nice and firm. Actually, I'm really worried that perhaps I've picked it too early. And as you can see, the mint is ready to be harvested, which is perfect timing. I'm going to my teta's today and I know she will love to have this. I'm going to do my best to show you guys, but filming on this angle can be a little bit awkward. Bear with me. This is honestly one of the best batches of mint. And mint, in fairness though, is really easy to grow. Now, obviously, I'll have to clean this up before I take it to teta, but that is a really nice basket of a mint harvest. And I wish you guys could smell it. Well, it was a very busy morning in the garden. I went out there just to water it because it was due for watering, and lo and behold, I ended up harvesting, pruning, turning soil, sweeping. Anyway, I am very late. I was meant to go do my grocery run as well this morning before I went to go visit Teta. I'm pretty sure I mentioned I'm going to see Teta today. So Let's go! And we have arrived. Teta has made some chicken and chips. Can't go wrong with that. And my favorite soup, shorbatadas, which now you're just going to put some batunes and then eventually some lemon when I'm not using my other hand for the camera. Good morning, everyone. It's the day after yesterday's videos and I've just finished spending some time staking up the tomatoes. It looks a little bit messy, all the green is blending together. But I just wanted to show you guys, look at the bandura, the tomatoes. That's Arabic in my family's dialect for tomatoes. There are so many everywhere and it just looks amazing. Look down there, down, if you can see, wait, hang on. Whoops, here we go. That's such a great quality video burner, but down here. And I wanted to show you my dwarf lemon tree. I have a dwarf lemon tree and a dwarf orange tree, just because everything needs to stay in pots in this garden. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lemons that are like quite a substantial size. And then I've come home from Melbourne and if you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I swear there was a little bit more down here. There we go. 13. There are 13 lemons on this tree, like little new ones. How exciting! And while I'm at it, I may as well showcase my oranges as well. 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's any new bubbers on this one, but there are 3 nice orange. Oh, and there's another 2 down here. Oh, lovely! It's so nice because the thing is with dwarf trees, it can be really hard to get any fruit out of them whatsoever naturally because they're small, and also with mine, they're in pots. So this is amazing. Good evening, no, good afternoon, everyone. It is, I've just shown you guys my garden again. It is, I don't know what we are today. I think it is January the 20th because my secret comes out on social media in 2 days' time. And today I am getting ready for that. I'm editing some content for it. I already posted a bunch of it this morning. I did my little teaser video today. And last night I uploaded the tell-all video, if you like, explaining what it's all about in detail, up as a premiere video on YouTube, which will hopefully you guys, if you're watching this, will have already seen that video by now. And today, in the meantime, to have a nice little break, I'm going to catch up with an old friend. Her name is Sarah. I've been friends with her for like a decade now, and this is my outfit. I was showing you guys my outfits throughout Vlogmas and I just thought, you know, I'd continue because I love fashion. So I'm wearing some mum jeans. I'm obsessed. They are actually as good as everybody raves on about. Black top, black sandals, black bag that I wear with everything, and just some rose gold jewelry. Looks like I'm going to get a ham and cheese sandwich. Very nice. They both look so tasty. Cheers! Cheers! You can just stop the drink at the first. You want to say hi to the camera? I'm vlogging. Oh yes!
I'm Berna's cousin.
She's Moose's cousin.
The poet.
We're at a birthday for, I didn't get a chance to vlog before we left. We're at a birthday drinks / dinner for one of Moose's cousins. We're just sitting here with Moose's family for the catch up. And then, look behind me. Wait, I'll show you properly. Look who's here. she gave us, that's who I was having lunch with today, and she just randomly shows up at dinner. Good evening, everyone. It is the 22nd of January today. Why I make a point of that. Today, my book officially went live. It was released, formally released today online. So the world knows about it. How exciting. It has been an extremely emotional day, both in a good and bad way. But let's leave the bad out of it for now. I don't want that to overshadow anything. And when I say bad, I don't mean like extremely or anything, just like, you know, personal things. Nothing that I can't manage. Anyway, I digress. It has been a good day nonetheless because the response from you all has been beyond what I could have imagined. I was hopeful of having a decent, you know, positive response. I was hopeful that people would be, majority were going to be supportive and excited for me. Mate, everyone has been, not like majority, everyone has been happy for me, which is so nice, because if you think about it, a lot of you have never met me. A lot of you know me through online. So in order to be happy for someone that you've never met takes an extreme level of niceness that to be on the receiving end of is beyond beautiful and so humbling. So thank you so much, everyone. I've also just come back from the shops. I went to one of my local bookstores to ask them about doing book signings. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything or getting ahead of myself, but you know, I'm trying to, you know, build this author career, and I believe that's the next step. You're meant to do a book launch and book signings, and so I went to a bookstore in the hopes of, you know, getting some information. So baby steps. I think my grandparents say you creep before you walk, so I'm creeping along. Fingers crossed. And she gave me some good news, so as that, you know, hopefully progresses, then I will keep you guys updated. At the moment, nothing really to report, but yeah, that's it, guys. It has been amazing, and if any of you have bought this and have given it a read, even if you haven't read it yet, first of all, thank you so much in advance. But second of all, if you've read any of it, I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to know what you guys think. I would love to know perspectives, opinions, etc. I am all ears. Also, while I was at the shops today, I bought kind of, if you like, celebratory bookmarks. So they're like bookmark pins. They have a shamrock and they have, well, a 4-leaf clover, I should say. Sorry, not a shamrock. Oh, Jesus, someone take my Irish card away from me. A shamrock is the one with 3, and a clover with 3 leaves. And the 4-leaf clover is the lucky charm, if you like, the lucky symbol. And then next to it is the horseshoe. I quite honestly did only buy it because of the 4-leaf clover, but beautiful nonetheless. I'm sure I'll use the other one, and I did need bookmarks actually. So I bought these, well, I used, you know, the celebration of today as a bit of an excuse, but I did actually need bookmarks. But I love these things because they're kind of like stuck permanently in for you. Look how nice that is. Look how nice that is. Anyway, I try not to talk for so long, but we're already at like over 3 minutes. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to leave this here. I'll be back probably in the next couple of days because I've got a full day of tutoring tomorrow. I've got students all day, but I'll be back in and around during the week. We'll see what we get up to. I think I've got a few things planned that I will be vlogging. For example, this weekend I've got a birthday lunch with my family. I actually haven't gone to celebrate my birthday yet with anyone other than Musa, my partner. So that should be nice, but otherwise I'm sure I'll see you guys nonetheless. And thank you again everyone for today. It has been absolutely a dream come true. Good morning everyone. It is the day after yesterday and I am now vlogging earlier than I anticipated. As you can tell, I'm going for my morning walk. Excuse the bad lighting because as usual I'm walking in the abandoned chicken shed that we have on the farm, and I thought I would just touch base for anyone because I'm hoping that the people that buy the book are also watching these vlogs. And so for anyone that has bought the book, I cannot express to you enough the surrealness of how it feels this morning. If I'm talking funny, by the way, it's because I have the retainer in. I can't really tell anymore. I'm so used to it whether I sound different or not. But the surrealness this morning is absolutely insane. The amount of positivity in terms of the reactions, it has floored me. I was hoping, like I said yesterday, I was hoping for a positive response, but I never could have imagined that it would be to the level in which it was and is. So thank you again. It actually feels like my new year now. I feel like the year has now finally kicked off. The big thing that I've been working on since, 6 months ago and officially put out into the world on the 22nd of December. There's my dad's work truck. on the 22nd of December last year, it was published. And then exactly 1 month later, the 22nd of January, I got to release it to the world because I couldn't announce it until certain things with the covers were finalized. So now that all together wrapped up feels like the start of the year has finally kicked off for me. Anyway, I'm not going to keep rambling on about it because I'm sure nobody wants to hear about it this much. But thank you again, everyone. And also, one last time, if you read it, please do let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I would love to know what your thoughts, opinions, etc. are. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And here is to the rest of what will hopefully be to follow an amazing year. Actually, I'm back because I've just found out something within minutes after that video I just finished filming. I went to check my data, if you like, after yesterday's announcement, and I can't see, I probably won't be able to see for a few days how many of you bought the book because it takes time for the sales to be processed. However, what I can see, funny enough, I didn't think I would be able to see that so quickly, is my ranking. So as an author, selling my book on Amazon, I can see my rankings. And yesterday, since I've published on the 22nd, I was ranked at 234 as a poetry seller. That was my ranking, right? You have other rankings as well for different things. But after 24 hours of going live, releasing my book, I am now ranked number 7. I'm in the top 10 for best poetry sellers on Amazon. My ranking I can't believe this. I can't believe this is my life. I'm so sorry to brag, everyone, but I just want to share these moments with you. And like I said, I'm making these vlogs now because I want to document the special moments in my life. So please allow me the moment where I just indulge myself in this moment of pride, because I've just put this on my Instagram story as well. I can't believe this is my life now. And while I'm at it, I'll be a bit more vulnerable. Yeah, in yesterday's video, I said to you it was a good and bad day emotionally because something had happened in my personal life. On Sunday, when I was out in the city, I saw my mum. Let's just cut to the chase. I saw my mum, and I haven't seen my mum in years. I ran away 9.5 years ago. And I haven't seen my mum in probably 8.5 years, because I would say within the first year I saw her maybe twice at the shopping centres and that is until the shopping centre in my local area developed enough that I no longer had to go back to the one in her area, because I don't actually live that far away from my mum, unfortunately. Anyway, I know that sounds bad, but context is everything. Anyway, I saw her on Sunday, and naturally I have PTSD from my childhood, and naturally that was quite triggering. So my emotions were all over the place, and to the point that I haven't had the PTSD related nightmares in a long time, actually. And usually I have them maybe once every month or once every other month if I'm lucky. And lately they've been doing even better than that. But now, as a consequence of being triggered by her on Sunday, now the last 2 nights have been ridiculously bad. I haven't been sleeping because the nightmares are to the point where I wake up in fear because I'm not processing the nightmare. Anybody who can relate, I'm sure, will understand. It's a little bit difficult to explain. Also, I don't know why I'm choosing to film this while I'm walking, because I'm huffing and puffing. I'm getting out of breath. But anyway, you guys get the idea. So why I mention all of this, the contrast when I am experiencing the emotions of what I've been through, which caused what I felt was a need to write all these poems, and now contrasting all of that with the fact that I've now got this book out into the world and it's doing well. It's such a bittersweet moment. It is amazing for my healing and my recovery, not just to be publishing this book, but actually even initially to be writing them. So I just wanted to share with you guys like the contrast between these two moments, how intense they feel right now, and how almost correct me if I'm wrong, because this is probably the wrong word, dystopian, almost like unreal, almost as if it can't be happening. Now that probably comes across as really dramatic to some people, but if you unfortunately ever experienced abuse, especially as a child, and to now be on the complete other end of it, where your life has flipped the script so much. I really got to stop filming in this lighting, actually. But now to be on the other end, where you've put in so much work to recover, and you have the contrast, if you like, between then and now, where, you know, like I said on Sunday, she's right in front of me, but I'm able to escape, I'm able to leave, I'm not stuck with her, and I can get out and get on the train and be, you know, that was something I should probably draw attention to. That feeling of, oh my God, my mother is right in front of me, but calm down. I know you're triggered, you're shaking, you're crying, but you actually have the liberty, you have the freedom now to leave. You have the freedom to go. Anyway, that was quite a surreal moment. Surreal, I think, is the word I'm looking for more than anything. But okay, I've now spoken for another 5 minutes. I'm very sorry. I hope you guys are in any way either enjoying or benefiting from these vlogs. So I'm going to leave this here, and like I said on the video a minute ago, or 5 minutes ago, here's to 2024. And to add to all the emotions of today, I'm now upstairs, I can't talk, upstairs with Granny, taking down the Christmas tree. How sad. And Grandad, you know what Grandad's doing? He's just nicking the candy canes so that he can eat them. Right, anyway, let's do it. Thank you, Granny. Wait, this is always such a sad time of the year. Goodbye, Christmas. Just finished making my dinner. I have some crumbed bassa fillet fish, some rice. This is in the Middle Eastern style, so we have egg noodles in it. Some kidney beans. I eat red kidney beans. If you like, similar to how the Irish have baked beans with their breakfast, I always have red kidney beans because I'm so low on iron, so I just try to have it wherever I can. And of course, some salad goes really nice with fish. Look at the lorikeets. They're so cute. I love having this bird bath and feeder here. It makes such a big difference to the garden. I just put out any like seeds or fruit and they eat it, and I always get a variety of different birds. It's amazing. Show you guys my outfit for today. It is almost the end of January, so I'll probably end the vlog today here, well, around today. I am celebrating my birthday with my Irish and Arab family. They're all coming out to the farm, and so I've decided to re-wear my birthday dress that my grandmother got me. You might remember from another vlog. I wore this on my actual birthday, but I didn't really get much wear out of it, so it is time to wear it again to properly celebrate my birthday. So I have my hair scarf. I'm really obsessed with them lately. I feel like they take your hair from like a level, I don't know, 5, 6, wherever it's at, all the way up to a level 10 in like the tie of a scarf. My denim dress, I've paired it with this little modest underlay. It's just like this tiny little capped half tee, they're called. And I love them because I never have to worry about my bra. I don't like my bra showing in my outfits. And sometimes I don't want to wear like a full long sleeve or anything like that. I just want something that's just going to modestly like hide it away. And this works perfectly. Paired with some white sneakers because, as I mentioned, I'm going to be on the farm, some gold jewelry, and I am ready to party like a teta, which means grandma in Arabic. Kafta, lahme, chicken.
Jej.
There we go, jej. Now, I'll just show you guys the dessert table. There's a lot of flies, like I said. It's or maybe I said that on TikTok. I don't know. If I didn't say it here, I'll say it here again. It's summertime in Australia, so it's really hot, but which means there's flies everywhere. But we've got some fairy bread, which is a very Australian thing. It's basically like butter and sprinkles on bread with some biscuits and popcorn, a couple of cakes, more fruit, and then we've got some savory stuff here, which is under protection from the flies. We've got some French onion dip, some wara aneb, which you can't see under the glad wrap. I think these are puff pastries, cheese and crackers, pizza under there. There's more crackers under here. Don't know what's under here actually. Oh, spring rolls, yum. And I don't know, how do you say this in English? Dumplings. Dumplings, why couldn't I think of the word? Dumplings, bread, and they're still busy working away at the barbecue. Yum! Amazing.
Oh.
My sister has just added a plate of brownies, which look great. And Uncle Colin is cooking some sausages. How do we say this in Aussie slang?
Snags.
Snags. I was going to say shangers and I don't know where I got that from. Snags. Yeah, I'm going to send it. Here comes my auntie and Musa. Look who's at the party! Little Parker! Yes! And here comes my cousin! And now Uncle Colin's got his out! Hi, this is my Auntie Mary, everyone. She's at the birthday as well. Hi, Grandad.
Hello, Grandad.
I'm just vlogging, making the memories.
Oh.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Granny. Enjoying your little pavlovas? Was it yummy?
Yes.
Yeah. I think he likes it. And then there's little Lucy. Isn't she cute? See my cousin in there. Oh, here we go. Tell me living on a farm isn't the best thing ever, because I won't believe you, because it is. You're going to miss Australia, I'm telling you now.
Not if he's going to Thailand.
You're back. Having fun? Musa took Dad's blue one for a ride.
This one is so much faster.
Oh yeah. Here comes my dad. Ah, who's in the buggy? Oh, Chloe! Oh, Grandad! I bet it will! Musa! Merciful Jesus. I would just like you guys to witness us trying to get a family photo organized. Everyone's gathering around.
Hey, shall we bring the caravan as well?
Oh yeah!
Are we saying that?
Yeah, okay,
we
please.
say it?
Okay. Everybody, this is me Irish and me Arab family. Where's Teta? All together! I'm a bit shy, I don't really want to say it myself, but everyone's going to say happy birthday.
And count, just count down.
2, 3.
Happy birthday!
We're on the buggy! Woo! Woo! Salib! Look at my dress! It's all puffy! The perks of living on a farm! Woo! Oh, there goes my dad and my granddad! Woo! Oh my god! Ah! Oh jeez! That was a tight fit! never dies. I mean, dies. Wait, because it never does. Does that make any sense? Go, you know you want to. Go on, you know you want to.
What?
You want to give her a lick and I can see you.
No, no.
Is that?
I got you. I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him.
No, I can't. I am so glad I ended up doing today. I nearly cancelled it because of everything that was going on. However, it was an amazing day. I had a lovely time with my Arab family and with my Irish family all together. And everything was just really nice. I enjoyed the whole thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. That is the end for the second vlog in January. And I will see you guys in February. I hope you all had a wonderful start to the first month of the year. And here's to the rest of 2024. Mwah!